Hello, my friends. Here we go. This is going to be the first post for my readings on YouTube. And I'm just going to follow up. I'm trying something new. I just wanted to follow up on some cards that I pulled, some oracle cards. And I think this is very specific to somebody because I know that I'm included in this. I have a feeling that there are some other beings out there who get to listen to this, also who need to listen to this. So I pulled some oracle cards, and I posted them on my story on Instagram. We have got here, and first of all, I want to say this. I woke up with this message on my heart after this nap that some of us are shifting multiple timelines. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. I know it's my first time here. Shifting multiple timelines, and to look into any type of synchronicity that is playing out in your current life right now. So some background on me, because I like talking about myself. My quote unquote spiritual awakening, like the hard one, probably began about 3 years ago, and so I'm looking at where I was 3 years ago and now, it's a much softer kind of shift because that first one was a doozy, right? But I am seeing the synchronicities here. And so I pulled these oracle cards here and I posted them on my story on Instagram. This is the Natural World Tarot deck. This is the Star, right? So I'm having a wish, having a dream, a wish that you don't even know is part of your path, So I pulled that one. And then also the Badger here. The Badger is also the Hermit. So that's pretty much, where I feel like I'm at. I know for sure. And like I said, I know I'm not the only one. So coming in, to a wish, seeing a wish, watching the manifestation happening. And then also kind of going into a little bit of hermit mode, which I think is healthy. It is healthy for us to do that because we need to recharge, especially when we are in this kind of work. It is difficult sometimes, so learning how to balance out one's energy. So that's something I will say is, when I first started this process, I didn't know what to do with it. First of all, it terrified me, absolutely terrified me. I was not fully equipped with the same type of knowledge that, same type of experience that I have had now. So, so like I said, it's not as devastating as it was a few years ago, 3 years ago when I started off this process, but definitely, there is some synchronicity here. So I'm going to go ahead and also I'm going to pull these, what is it? This is the Daily Guidance from Your Angels deck, Doreen Virtue. And I love these. If this is your first time watching me pull cards, this is my deck because I love them angels, I love them angels. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm sorry, I probably should have shuffled these cards beforehand, but I didn't because God said to do it. God said to do it. I'm like over here trying to hide behind, trying to hide behind being the hermit, trying to tell myself I'm not ready to do stuff. I got to be a certain special kind of way in order for me to channel stuff. And that's a lie. That is a lie. So I'm just trying out some new things, trying out some new things, trying out this new format. And I think I need to shuffle these more. I really appreciate if you've been following me on Instagram and now you're here on YouTube. Whoa, what a blessing that is, But, that's the thing, though, too, is the universe was saying, like, this is abundance. We are coming into abundance. It is not only that, but like this, we're in expansion right now. Huge amounts of expansion. So, don't do yourself a disservice by playing small. Play out, get big with it. You know what I mean? Get big with it. So, yeah, there you go. I know sometimes these cards just want to just fly on out. So we got that there. I'm going to put 2 more here from Spirit, right? Yeah. Ooh. Was that it? Maybe so. All right. Okay. I love it. I know. And sometimes when I get super excited, that means it's on, you know? So like I said, sometimes it's just on or off. And yeah, lately I've kind of been trying to play like I don't know anything, you know, and I can't share with y'all because I'm not glamorized and my house is not perfect and I haven't saged all the thing, you know. That's just like this lie. So I'm growing into that. But we have here this Cupid card. So coming into love, lots of love. And I think really, you know, what this is and what I'm discovering is that a lot of this is self-love, coming into full on expression of self-love, radical self-acceptance. Like, what a freaking concept, right? Because that's the thing is, like, you know, we go through this life and, you know, we want relationships and we want all the best things from other people, but, you know, we be looking at people sideways. You know, we be looking at people sideways. We have judgment in our heart. And so we have to learn how to manifest having that true, you know, radical self-acceptance, self-compassion for oneself in order for us to go out and to be the light workers, quote unquote, in order to come and get these gifts, right? We have to come into this full acceptance of who we are, flaws and all, you know. And you don't have to be loud about it like I am, because I'm loud about it. I'm not always loud about it. I don't tell everybody everything, but, you know, I have a pretty, you know, clear understanding that, like, you know, and sometimes it gets foggy sometimes, right? Especially when I'm feeling good about myself and I'm really feeling myself. But the thing is like, once we kind of have this understanding that, like, there's so much more to this world than we are, you know, and that, like I said, that might change, that might alter, right? Because ego is real tricky. We are better equipped to go into this world and to be the force of nature, the force of light in this world that we are meant to be. We have also here this joy card, and this is another thing that's just been on my heart, is just finding joy, you know, because you can be happy, you can be sad, you can go through all of that stuff, but if you are truly in a place where you're cultivating joy in your heart, ain't nothing gonna faze you. Nothing's gonna faze you, you know. I'm not gonna say that you're not gonna get heartbroken. Not gonna say that, you know, that things, you know, aren't gonna happen. That might be stumbling blocks for us and things that help us to grow in character, right? But, you know, the people I know, you know, who have been blessed to be in my life, who have come into my life, who are truly, like, you know, unfuckwithable, right? They got that joy in their heart, which doesn't mean that they're spiritually bypassing things. It just means that they're honest about it, and they see the beauty in life. They see things as opportunities. That's the word I'm looking for there, is opportunities, right? So we've got these other two cards here that popped out. We have got here this entrepreneur, and I love this. I love this whenever I see this happen, because it's co-creation at its finest. You know, it really is. It's like we get to step up to the table to be, you know, with God incorporated, as I like to call it. You get to be a CEO, you get to be a chief spiritual officer, a CSO. And, you know, and that's when we get becoming into true alignment with God, you know, with true alignment with the universe, and, you know, receiving the gifts and the benefits of this world, you know. Is when we are realizing that, you know, we're not just here to just, you know, live crummy lives. You know, we get to be outrageous and let God show off. Let God show off, you know, let God use us as channels to show off, because yes, God's gifts are beautiful, and there's so much beauty and wonder in this world. Talked a lot. There is family here, and so lots of healing here in the heart space. Lots of healing, you know, not just in your blood family, your karmic family, but lots of healing for the family, for the collective. And, you know, the message that was put on my heart too is, Regina, stop calling them the collective. It's the kingdom. It's the kingdom. We are sovereign. We are sovereign. We are children of the universe. You know what I mean? And so we get, man, I got all choked up. So we've got lots of healing, like wonderful healing opportunities in this space. And we get to allow our hearts to be open and to hold space for each other. You know, I used to think, like, you know, as a healer, right, that like that was my job, you know, and you know, not to lie, right, like in order for me to feel at my best, I, you know, like I got these tasks, like I get to heal, but, you know, holding space for other people, it's like this feedback is, this feedback where they are getting, but people are raising in their vibration, and my vibration gets to get cleaned out. You know what I mean? Always serving, and that's another thing too, put on the heart, downloaded yesterday, was that, we go through these things, right? And we're asked to be of service to other people. And I get it. Like that's really, what the light worker's responsibility is. The light worker's duties is to be of service to others, right? But the message that was put on my heart too yesterday, the download received yesterday was, are you of service to other people, or are you of service to God? Ooh, I got a little chill there too. Because, ultimately, like, yes, there's a level there where it becomes people pleasing. It becomes doormat like, behavior, right? Where we are not necessarily, those are the things that are not in our best, that are not best serving our interests, right? So once we, kind of put that on our heart, that like we're here to serve God's children, but ultimately, that's God's work for us, right? Is to be healers, to be light showers, to be way showers, to be grid workers, all of that, but it's all for the common good. It's not to get your ego right. It's not to like, have all of these likes on your social medias and stuff like that. It's to be of service to something greater than yourself, and you can call that whatever you like. So I'm going to pull this cards too, this tarot deck. And, this is the Renaissance tarot deck. These are thick cards. Not only that, but sometimes these are a little heavy duty for my brain, because I'm more of, I don't even know really what I am. I probably just need to get used to them, used to reading these a little bit more. I'm going to flip these. See, these are all messed up. Sorry again, like I said, I apologize for not shuffling these before I got on here. I just know that Spirit said you got to read you got to read the cards. Get out of your own way. Just let it happen. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do some more shuffle here. And again, thank you so much. If you are just joining me, if you followed me here from Instagram, thank you so much. Is this your first time watching me? And this is my first video on here. So like I said, all I know is, God said, go and keep expanding. That's what we're in right now in this, with all of this summer solstice energy. Also, what we are coming into Cancer season, lots of water, so we get to expand, right? And then there's also some of that air-like quality here with Aries. So, whoa, okay. I might not be like other people. That's okay. Okay. That is okay. I'm going to get two more here from Spirit here. Oh, okay. All right. Oh. Let's see here. Just a couple more. Oh. Couple more. Sorry, y'all. Made a huge old mess. Yeah, that's what happens. You get excited, right? Get excited. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of go through these one more time. See what happens. Because I really only usually like pull in like four at a time. Sometimes Spirit gets real mouthy, especially when I'm like this. Spirit gets real mouthy. Okay. All right. So we've got here this Eight of Coins, Eight of Pentacles here. So we making some wishes. That goes along here with this, with that first card we pulled out about, the star, right? So we are coming into this full abundance. This is what's ahead for us, y'all. This is what is ahead of us. And, some of us are kind of in survival mode, which is all right. You know what I mean? Just all right. That's going to get us there for a little bit, but we really want to get into thriving mode. So that, I've been telling everybody, make sure that, you are loving yourself, loving other people, doing things that really make you feel good, and I get it. Sometimes some of us got to like work hard, like overwork or like over people please. But end of the day, what you want to do is make sure that you are in a good space, because that is the only way that you get to serve others, right? Is like when we are in a good space like spiritually, right? Then we don't care. We don't care, especially when people get annoying, right? And then we have got the Lovers card. So some of us coming into some real love. This is, I think, what's really being called to me is unity, finding that unity consciousness, like finding where we get to bridge, the spaces in between the dimensions, because a lot of us are still in that 3D dimension. Some of us are ascending quite rapidly. What our real job is to be a bridge. You know what I mean? Is to be a bridge, and where we get to bring those things together. And so, it's real. It can be really challenging, especially, we are coming into some new freaking territory, right? And like, you might have to like really pull from like these deep emotions, or get vulnerable with stuff, get weird with stuff, things that you have not been able to do in is for a long time, maybe since you were a child. And that's another thing too I've been hearing too, is lots of inner child work. And that doesn't necessarily mean, you can definitely, it's helpful to go talk to a therapist, a counselor, something like that, but ultimately, that inner child work only that's between you and God. You know what I mean? That is between you and God. And so I didn't say don't talk to therapists. I love therapists. I love counselors. I love the work that they do. I especially love it when my crazy friends go visit them. You know what I mean? But we're all in this together. So that being said, I didn't say that, okay? I did not say stop seeing your therapist. What I'm trying to say is that there's that inner healing work. That's a job between you and God. You know what I mean? And that's really all this is about, is like getting close to God, getting close to universe, getting close to source energy, right? Because that's really what we are. We get into like full alignment with that. That's when we feel good. That's when we feel blessed. That's when, we feel up for the challenge, right? We've got here the Chariot. So this came in from a couple days ago too, which was, just go for it. And I think this is cool because it comes under this entrepreneur. So we are going into this fast, right? Fast. And so you might be taking your time, you might be taking some naps and stuff like I do. I've been taking naps lately. I'm taking naps. I've been doing lots of self-care and everything. But just know that like you get to do this. You are on the wings of God. God is your chariot. The universe is your chariot. Get taken away. Get taken away, because we are rapidly ascending right now, y'all. Rapidly ascending, lightning fast speed. And and we need people who understand this, because we need light workers. We need people to show the light, to show the path, because a lot of us are lost right now. You know what I mean? And it's okay. I get it. There's so many different dimensions, right? Like I'm on my dimension. I'm lost too. You know what I mean? That's why I seek help from other people, and I try to listen to I try to tap into different spiritual guidance. I reach out for other things. You know what I mean? Because yeah, there's a lot out there. You know what I mean? There's a lot out there. So that being said, though, too, also, something else that kind of came to mind is also just like letting go of certain things that are no longer serving you, or to release that kind of like that reliance. And the way I can describe that is like, when you were a baby, right? When you were a small child and you had like, your teddy bear, or, a certain type of toy that was like, you had to be with it, right? That's like a codependency. That's also what I'm hearing is release codependencies. And that, can be people, that can be certain things, that the way that you used to think you used to do about yourself. That means, if you thought that like you need to just like eat a certain way or dress a certain way in order to fit in, like those are all the things that like kind of get mashed up into what we falsely identify with. It's also like worship of like false idols. Those are the things that like make us feel validated, right? So like letting go of a lot of that stuff, because it's a wild west right now. It is big. It is so big. So go tickle your fancy, go try out something new. And we have got here this Hierophant, right? So this Hierophant here, this is a mysterious character, right? So kind of adding some fun and leaving things a bit more surreal, and when I say that, I mean I don't necessarily mean like you got to go out and do something totally off color for you, but at the same time, it's also be what I'm really hearing also now is be prepared for people to say like, oh, you've changed, Like that's a bad thing, because it's not, it's not a bad thing to go through changes. It is not. It is healthy for us to continue to evolve, right? And not only that, but like since it's under this family here, you're going to find more people that are going to be in alignment with you. You know what I mean? Like, what was good for you last summer may not be good for you this summer, right? And so if you feel like, you're losing focus, you're losing connection, be open to the possibility that like God is removing those things, those people, places, things from your life in order to get you into a place where you are actually receiving blessings and to help continue you on your spiritual path, because everybody's got one. You know, that's the nice thing about this. It's like everybody's got one. Everybody's unique. Do we need help? Yes. You know what I mean? Do we need guidance? Yes. And so do we get to help each other heal while we're on this deal? 100%. And so what a glorious read. I'm so grateful that God got me out and, to do this and start talking, being a mouthpiece today. And I just want to say thank you. And I will be back on soon. Peace.